really look like a sheet of Bristol paper, so you know I got a tan, but I mean, you wouldn't know it from the camera right now. You can hear everything in my house, as well as an echo in here. Obviously the room is not totally finished yet. This isn't my room, this is actually a studio. I'm working on it. I'm doing a lot of home improvement in here. My brother-in-law, who you might know, LINDEN, he's been on this channel before, and he's been my best friend since I was like 9. He's a graphic designer, and he needed a studio outside of his house. He needed a place to put things, and I was like, you know what, I do too. I want a studio. There's a couple of rooms in my house that just became open. Like, let's rent out a room for my parents. He was like, sick, let's do it. We were brainstorming what we wanted to do in here, and I was like, I don't know what exactly I want to do, but I know I want to paint some shit black. So here we are. You can see one of the walls. That wall back there is going to be white. Half of this wall is white, half of it's black. It sounds weird, but there's a cutout or alcove or whatever you want to call it, and it actually looks pretty cool. I have left the progress of the painting and improving of this room on my Instagram at celinejewell if you want to see it. I'll link it down below. But the reason for this video is just to kind of like touch base with some of you guys, because I know that I have a following on here that, despite me neglecting this page, continues to grow, albeit very slowly, but it continues to grow. And so it like is telling me that there are people interested in what I'm doing. And I grew most of my subscriber base off of just making videos, talking. I think I lost touch with that a while back, because for me, there are a lot of things I feel like I just don't have an opinion on, or maybe I don't have the most eloquent opinion on, and so I'd rather not discuss it. But it's also just not where my heart is, you know? But to cut to the chase, basically, I went back to school last year in the fall, and it has been like life-changing for me. Like, everything I was afraid of, everything that I had been dragging my feet over for years was not an obstacle anymore, and it was because of my motivation for going. And I'm really enjoying myself. I'm about to start next semester. I'll probably start next week, I think. And I want to have the studio finished in time because I'm taking painting 2. So during first semester, I took painting 1. I had been painting last summer, but nothing huge came of it. I wasn't super proud of anything that I was doing, although they weren't atrocious, to be honest, the paintings. I am really enjoying myself in painting, and it's something where I feel like, for once in my life, I feel like there's a natural intuitiveness. I don't think I'm like the greatest painter or anything like that. I just think that there's a touch of it that's natural to me. And so I've been really enjoying that, and I wanted to let you guys know that I started a new YouTube channel and a new Instagram page. I'm still gonna be sharing some of it on my main Instagram page, mainly for experimental purposes, but I have 2 different Instagrams. So I will link those down below if you're interested in any of my painting content. Follow if you would like, if you're interested in that stuff. I also update those more often just because I happen to paint a lot more than I get video ideas for this channel. I've made a number of videos that I was going to post to this channel, but to be honest, I figured it would be better to hold those back. Sometimes you get into a groove where you're like, is this right? Is this the right video? Should I be sharing this? For a few different reasons, you know? But I just think for right now, keeping it neutral is a good choice. But again, if any of you out there are still watching, that's where you can find me if you're interested at all in art or in what I'm currently doing, keeping up to date with me. That's the best place to do it. I think this channel gives me a little bit of freedom to post whatever I want, and so I can't say that I'm not going to post here anymore. There are a lot of good memories associated with this channel in my head, with my sister and stuff like that, but as an update, that's where I'll be. I may or may not make even another channel. So I'm a computer science major, and painting was something that took me by surprise, but I enjoyed it so much, and I would like to do it on the side, if not for maybe like a little side hustle, then just for fun, because I just enjoy it that much. And so that's why I'm taking painting 2. So I'm actually running out of space to take all of these like not extracurriculars, what are these called? Electives, because I'm a CS major. I'm not gonna be able to take that many more art courses. I am also starting a podcast with my brother-in-law. I was really apprehensive to do it. If you're not into podcasts, I totally get that. I don't expect you guys to follow me there. But if you do like more of these talkative videos that I have produced historically on this channel, then I wanted to let you know that I'll be doing a podcast with my brother-in-law. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I made a channel for that. It will also be linked below. It's called Thanks for Reminding Me. For those of you that have stuck around and wondered where I've been and have been asking, I just wanted to let you know I'm having a lot of fun. I feel a lot more fulfilled now than I ever have, probably in my entire adolescent life. But it took a lot to get here, and there were a lot of ups and downs, and if you guys want to know everything that I had to go through and how my schooling has been and what classes I'm taking, or even more about computer science as a major, more about community college, just let me know. And I'll be happy to make some videos for you guys. I know that in the past, I actually got quite a bit of views on my getting kicked out of college story. And a lot of people in there were really commiserating in the comments. It was a pretty active video before I privated it. I privated it because I felt like it was a little bit inaccurate with the titling. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have some questions about me going back to school because I was pretty like anti-school after all of that. Originally I was gonna try and go back, but then I just got too scared a bunch of times, and then I thought it was worthless. So I was like, yeah, no, but I went back last year and it was the best decision that I've made. And the funny part is that it was so, I couldn't think of a worse time for me to pick to go back to school than last fall, other than maybe the time that my sister died. So it's really weird, but it's completely changed my mentality, and it's changed how I look at the world, and I have had tremendous teachers and some really good mentors kind of step up in my life. Right now I have people staying with me, and some madness going on in this house, so it's going to be a little bit noisy, but that's hopefully not going to last much longer. If you want any extra details or you want to see what's going on in my day-to-day, then go ahead and follow me in those links below on Instagram. Other than that, stay sweet.